Good morning, Cedar Park. Today is Wednesday, December 10th, and it's a B-Day.
This morning, get the inside scoop on musical theater's cabaret performance last night.
And we've got a story on some of Cedar Park's most dedicated mathematicians.
Also, see how voting may be changing in Williamson County in this morning's brief.
Plus, we've got an all-new Host a Health Minute as the flu season ramps up. Turn it up because the Wolfcast starts now.
And welcome to the Wolfcast. I'm Lulu Lynch.
I'm Kara Cox.
And I'm Layden Reed in for E. Cummins. The state of Texas is launching a partnership with right-wing organization Turning Point USA.
In a news conference on Monday, Governor Greg Abbott and Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick, alongside Turning Point USA's director, announced the initiative.
They did not make clear any specific plans that would require schools to start a chapter, but the governor warned schools not to get in the way of, quote, TPUSA in the great state of Texas.
Let me be clear. Any school that stands in the way of a Club America program in their school should be reported immediately to the Texas Education Agency, where I expect meaningful disciplinary action to be taken place for any stoppage of TPUSA in the great state of Texas.
The announcement follows a private meeting last month between Education Commissioner Mike Morath and Turning Point leaders about expanding the group's roles in Texas schools.
Just days after that meeting, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick said he would contribute $1 million to help the plan move forward.
Turning Point USA was founded by Charlie Kirk, a conservative figure celebrated by supporters for his free speech advocacy and criticized by others for controversial comments. Kirk died in September while speaking at a college campus in Utah.
There is no chapter of the club known as Club America at CPHS. However, at least one LISD campus does have a chapter.
Switching gears, the musical theater class, Cabaret, took over the Little Theater stage last night, transforming songs from multiple musicals into one seamless performance. This year, students tied it all together under the theme, No Day But Today. Over the past month, the musical theater class has been rehearsing tirelessly to bring their favorite songs and stories to life in a collage-style show.
Well, we all work really, really hard, and this is a really great opportunity to show support for your musical theater people or just your musical people. A lot of the people in this class are in Pippin, so it's a really great opportunity to see, these are the people who are in that show. Come see that show.
If you missed Cabaret, don't worry. Catch even more of this talented cast in their upcoming musical, Pippin, this January.
CPHS UIL Academics has been on a roll this year with several CPHS students placing in various events, including English, Science, Social Studies, Journalism, Accounting, Composite, and more. CPHS Math UIL teams have been prepping for months to make sure they're in tip-top shape for the season. Math UIL meets in Mr. Miranda's room every Tuesday after school to practice their respective events, including number sense focusing on mental math, accounting, and calculator-based tests, hoping to both improve their math skills and seek success at competition. Accounting competitor Noah Vo, who placed sixth at last month's Pflugerville Fall Fling competition, shares how he's gearing up for the season.
Well, I think everybody's aiming for state, and for preparation, there's not a lot for what I do, which is UIL accounting, but we just Sarath and I just find stuff online. We kind of have to scavenge for it.
Good luck to all of our UIL academic students as their official season starts soon. And if you're interested in joining any of our UIL teams, you can reach out to Mr. Josh Marsh.
As a reminder, the CPHS Timberwolf Band is hosting their 4th annual Holiday Underwear Drive to benefit the Leander ISD PTA Clothes Closet.
They are collecting new adult underwear sizes extra small to large, including men's boxer briefs and women's styles for local teens in need.
Donations can be dropped off at the CPHS Winter Concert on December 15th, the front reception donation bin, or sent via the band's Amazon wish list.
Up next, find out more about where Paramount Skydance is headed. Molly Pinkerton has the story. We'll be right back after this break.
I'm Molly Pinkerton, and welcome to this morning's brief. First, Japan is on high alert after a powerful overnight earthquake shook the country's northern coast. A magnitude 7.5 quake hit late last night, injuring dozens and sending small tsunami waves to shore. Damage was limited, but officials say the quake has increased the risk of a much larger megaquake in the coming days. They're urging coastal residents to review evacuation plans and stay alert as aftershocks continue. Next, big changes are coming soon to how we vote in Williamson County ahead of the next Texas primary. The Williamson County GOP is planning to end countywide voting, a system where voters can cast ballots at any polling location in the county. This means instead of using so-called voting centers, voters may need to return to traditional precinct-based polling stations. Local leaders also say the change aims to tighten how ballots are assigned and counted. For voters in Williamson County, this shift could change where and how you vote in the next GOP primary. So it's a good idea to double check your polling place before Election Day. Finally, the entertainment world might be heading into a shake-up. Paramount Skydance has launched a sweeping takeover bid for Warner Bros. Discovery. Paramount Skydance has launched a new all-cash offer to take over the entire company, including its movie studios, streaming services, and cable networks. Their bid is meant to top a competing offer from Netflix, which only targeted part of the business. Warner Bros. Discovery says it's reviewing the proposal, but for now, it's still backing the Netflix deal. Industry analysts say this could lead to one of the biggest media mergers in years. So, what do you guys think about this? Like, how do you guys think it's going to play out?
Yeah, I think it's like eventually you're just going to click on one streaming service and you'll have everything on there. You know, every single company is just getting bought out. So I think it's kind of, you know, sad because, like, you know, back whenever I was a kid, it's like you'd have every single, like, you'd have Star Wars was its own production. You would have, like, and now it's all, like, on Disney Plus or Netflix. And so it's kind of.
But I feel like it's just like easier to all have it as one.
That is true.
So people don't have to buy like a million multiple subscriptions.
I will say though, like every companies have like their own charm of like what makes them unique, and like you see like they're like beginning playing the movies, and you're like, oh, like I know who that is.
Netflix, like
and so it's kind of sad that they're all like they're kind of getting rid of that by like just becoming one.
Well, because they've added Hulu and ESPN into Disney Plus.
Like
there's like different like tabs. It's like you can go to Disney Plus, you can go to Hulu.
So weird.
You can search. I was trying to find some Christmas movie to watch with my mom the other day, and it was like all these random like Hallmark movies on Disney Plus, and I was like, what?
It's so weird.
It's super weird.
So odd.
Well, thanks, Molly. Coming up next, we got an all-new HOSA Health Minute right after this break.
Welcome back to the HOSA Health Minute, where we take 60 seconds to share health facts and tips that keep you safe and informed. As we approach the peak of flu season, it is important to understand how influenza spreads and how we can reduce our risk of infection. Influenza is a contagious respiratory illness caused by viruses that spread primarily through respiratory droplets when an infected person coughs, sneezes, or even talks. Symptoms commonly include fever, chills, body aches, and more. One of the most effective ways to prevent the flu is by receiving the annual flu vaccine. The flu vaccine helps reduce the risk of severe illness and hospitalization. Everyday preventive habits are also essential. These include washing hands frequently with soap and water, avoiding touching the face, and covering coughs and sneezes. If by chance you happen to get sick, make sure to stay home. Staying home prevents further spread of infection to others. Maintaining a strong immune system through adequate sleep, proper nutrition, and hydration also plays a role in prevention. By practicing these simple but effective measures, we can help protect ourselves and those around us during flu season. With CPHS News, I'm Allie Sang.
Thanks, Allie, and that's today's Wolfcast. Thank you for taking the time to join us during your den.
You can catch anything you missed and more on our X, YouTube, or TikTok at CPHS News.
We'll be back tomorrow with a look into Custodian Appreciation Week. With CPHS News, I'm Landon Reed in for Cummins.
I'm Kira Cox.
And I'm Lulu Lynch. Remember to make it a great day or not. The choice is yours.